Hello, I'm Brent Johnson, a fifth-generation farmer from Calhoun County and president of the Iowa Farm Bureau.
And I'm Erin Gerlich, executive director of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. We're excited to have you join us for the Girls State Volleyball Tournament.
As title sponsor of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union, we're proud to support this fantastic event. At the Iowa Farm Bureau, we believe that strong farms and strong schools go hand in hand. Iowa farmers are some of the most productive individuals in our state, working endlessly to grow and raise nutritious food and sustain our communities. Student athletes are also incredibly productive, dedicating countless hours to train and excel in their sports. Partnering with the Girls Union allows us to celebrate both groups while supporting and empowering the Iowa girl.
Reaching the state tournament is no small feat, and it takes a strong support system. Thanks to the Iowa Farm Bureau, we're able to honor students for their outstanding achievements, both on the court and in the classroom. They are committed to your success, helping provide awards, grants, and scholarships to honor excellence in athletics and academics.
As Iowans, we have much to be proud of. Whether you're a student competing today or a fan cheering on your school, we all play a role in making our state shine. So from the Iowa Farm Bureau
and the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union,
congratulations on a fantastic season and best of luck in the tournament games.
Good evening and welcome to Extreme Arena in Coralville, home of the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau. I'm Trent Condon. In just a few moments, we're going to have the matchup here between North Scott, the Lady Lancers, 24-10 on the season, in Dallas Center Grimes. The Mustangs come in with a record of 26-11. Right here on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy Company. Glad to have you aboard for this one. Should be an outstanding matchup. Number 4 seed against the number 5 seed. The winner will move on against the top seed, Clear Creek Amana, winner earlier here today on Court 1 as they won in straight sets against Sergeant Bluff Luton, punching their ticket into the semifinal round, and we will find one of those two teams that will do just that. Dallas Center Grimes comes in, as mentioned, 26-11 on the season. They are led by a very balanced attack on the outside. Maggie Leifker leads the team with 275 kills on the season, 269 this year for Avery Ettinger, and Ava Smith, the sophomore, with 207 on the year, all set up by their outstanding setter in Gwen Farley, a junior, with 975 assists on the season. On the other side for North Scott, a big hitter on the outside, and that is Mackenzie Moeller. Moeller, a senior with 341 kills this year, one of the state leaders, and very efficient on top of it, hitting 321 on the year. She is set up by their setter, a senior, Addison Allen, with 819 assists on the season. On the service line, Addison Allen also leads the team with 45 aces on the year for North Scott in this one. We'll take a quick timeout, come back on the other side. Before that, though, let's take a look at the road to the state tournament. Both these teams making their way to Coralville in the state tournament, starting with North Scott as they knocked off Western Dubuque in the regional championship game, making their 7th straight tournament appearance and 5th in Class 4A with a kill efficiency of .239 on the year. We talked about Addison Allen, one of the leaders in assists per set this season. On the other side, Dallas Center Grimes with the win against ADMA Dell in the regional championship. They are your Region 4 champion and a very good team in passing, leading the field with 11.6 assists per set and 12 kills per set. That is second in the Class 4A field. And as mentioned, Gwen Farley leading the way with 10.1 assists per set. That is the road to the state tournament as we get ready for this quarterfinal round matchup. We'll take a quick break here. When we come back, we'll have your team introductions and starting lineups for this tournament matchup. You're watching Girls State Volleyball presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
If you grill it, he will come.
Hey.
Is this heaven?
Nope. It's fairway.
Here in Greater Des Moines, we're the unexpected sports mecca that feels like home. We are the big ballers, the little kickers, the underdogs, and the bulldogs. We've got events wacky and wild, big and small, we host them all. That old sports cliche, nobody believes in us? Nah, when you come here, you'll believe. Because in Des Moines, only the S's are silent. Let's go!
Freedom Tire is proud to support the Iowa Girl through their sponsorship of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. With 6 locations around the metro, you're never far from getting you back or keeping you on the road. Our certified staff and state-of-the-art technology means you can take comfort knowing you've got the best work at the best prices. Give us a try at Freedom Tire, a proud supporter of the IGHSAU.
Something exciting is growing on Iowa farms these days. Innovation. From tractors that seed, weed, and harvest with data-driven precision, to drones that scout or plant cover crops to protect soil and water. Even our animals live in smart homes with round-the-clock care. Technology keeps your food safer, water cleaner, and makes us more sustainable. Because what we do here benefits everyone here. Life on the farm makes everyone's life better.
Welcome back once again to Coralville as we count down to the opening serve here in this Class 4A quarterfinal between North Scott, the Lady Lancers, and Dallas Center Grimes. These two squads here at the state tournament, certainly no stranger to that throughout the years. This DCG team, Dallas Center Grimes, coming in. A lot of experience that'll be coming back next season and building blocks for the future, but they're thinking about now and what they have in 2025. On the other side, North Scott, led by a host of seniors amongst their regulars. In fact, just 2 juniors amongst those regulars. The rest are seniors, so the time is now for the Lady Lancers in this one with that 24-10 record, playing very difficult competition. Both these teams have seen some of the heavyweights across the state taking their final swings as DCG. And the warm-ups here as we will get ready for your starting lineups along with the announcements of all the players, something always enjoy that they do here at the state tournament. Not just the starters, but all the players on the roster getting to hear their name called here at the state tournament. And our sponsor of our starting lineups is Hy-Vee, a proud sponsor of the IGHSAU. Hy-Vee where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. They'll bring you those starting lineups along with the reserves here for this state quarterfinal round matchup. Winner will move on to play number 1 Clear Creek Amana in the semifinal round in Class 4A coming up here in just a little bit as the teams are making the floor. And now we will send it down to the public address announcer for the starting lineups.
At this time, the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union and the Iowa Farm Bureau would like to recognize the outstanding sportsmanship and decorum shown by the qualifying schools during the season and state tournament week. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, some technical difficulties. In recognition of the importance of good sportsmanship, each state qualifying school was asked to nominate a spectator who represents their school and community in a sportsmanlike manner. Natalie Smith from Winterset High School, a member of the Student Advisory Committee of the IGHSAU, will present each nominee with a certificate of recognition and a $250 check payable to their school scholarship fund. Please join us in honoring these individuals whose decorum and respect for others serves as a model for all spectators attending interscholastic events. From North Scott, Bree Harms. And from Dallas Center Grimes, Rod Roshek. The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union promotes good sportsmanship by participants, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting their participants, officials, and spectators in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or abusive comments, or intimidating actions directed at officials, participants, coaches, team representatives, or event personnel will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal. We thank you for your cooperation and invite you to enjoy the game. Fans, it's now time to introduce the players and coaches in tonight's quarterfinal matchup. First, for the North Scott Lancers, the assistant coaches and non-starters, they are the visiting team on the scoreboard. Number 1, Kamila Eller. Number 4, Addison Meigel. Number 7, Isley Weinert. Number 9, Sydney Soppy. Number 12, Katie Moeller. Number 13, Brooke Roca. Number 14, Kiera Kosarek. And number 15, Addison Harms. Your assistant coaches for the Lancers, Taylor Ingram, Grayson Jewell, and Jennifer Kuhn. Now let's meet the starters for the Lancers. A 5'9" senior, number 3, Kinsey Moeller. A 5'2" senior, number 5, Reese Jackson. A 5'8" senior, number 6, Adeline Johnson. A 5'7" senior, number 8, Addison Allen. A 5'11" junior, number 10, Alyssa Schrader. A 5'9" senior, number 11, Paige Kuhn. And the libero for the Lancers, a 5'5" senior, number 2, Ainsley Haight. Head coach for North Scott is Brian Schubert. Now let's meet the non-starters and assistant coaches for the home team on the scoreboard, the Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs. Number 2, Riley Fox. Number 3, Audrey Juergens. Number 4, Ellie Steinkamp. Number 6, Addie Abens. Number 11, Jalis Johansson. Number 14, Avery Edgington. And number 16, Paisley Heidgerken. The assistant coaches for the Mustangs, Kate Hargrafen, Josh Tucker, Abby Greiman, Courtney Strutt Todd, and Sherry Fuller. Now let's meet the starters for DCG. A 5'11" junior, number 5, Maggie Leifker. A 5'5" sophomore, number 7, Kylie Jansen. A 6' senior, number 9, JC McFarland. A 5'10" junior, number 10, Gwen Farley. A 5'10" sophomore, number 12, Ava Smid. And a 5'9" sophomore, number 13, Madison Messerly. The libero for the Mustangs, a 5'6" sophomore, number 1, Anna Jackson. Head coach for DCG is Meg Jackson. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the court for the introductions of our officials for tonight's match, as assigned by the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Your R1, Jennifer Wick. The R2, Sean Peterson. And your line judges, Jay Grassley and Samantha Stone. All right, fans, who's ready for state tournament volleyball?
Those are your starting lineups and player introductions brought to you by Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee is a proud sponsor of the IGHSAU. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Final handshake on both sides as we are ready to go here in this Class 4A quarterfinal. Two teams with similar color schemes. I'll try to keep things straight out there. North Scott and Dallas Center Grimes, a number 4 seed against the number 5 seed. In this matchup, Brian Schiebert, the head coach for North Scott, final instructions with his squad, wearing the gray uniforms with the black shorts. Dallas Center Grimes in the red jersey tops, black shorts, both teams. Long white socks as we are ready to go here in this quarterfinal. You're watching the 2025 Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau. As sole title sponsor of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union, Iowa Farm Bureau believes in the Iowa girl and cultivating individuals with great character, a strong work ethic, and exceptional leadership skills. By investing in Iowa's youth, we're investing in Iowa's future. Final huddle there before pregame begins. Meg Jackson, the head coach for DCG. And Dallas Center Grimes, the number 4 seed, will get the opening serve. As it'll be Gwen Farley gets us started. Good serve to open it up. Outside hit opportunity, good power, but out of bounds, hit wide, looking up the line, and that'll be a hitting error, and the Mustangs get the opening point as Farley will go here. Farley, a junior, 92.9% at the service line this season. Tipped over, kept alive, but can't get there. The libero back behind, trying to dive there. That was Anna Jackson trying to get to the spot, not able to get there. And North Scott responds with a point of their own. And we are ready to go. First serve of the match now comes, that's number 4, Meigel, a senior, 5'3" defensive specialist. Popped across from North Scott. Here's DCG. Look to the middle, tipped over, tipped down. There's a point for the Stangs as that one's dropped in by number 5, Maggie Leifker. Leifker on the season leads the team with 275 kills on the season, but a very balanced attack for Dallas Center Grimes. Leifker, a junior, with 275, 269 for Ettinger, and Smid with 207. That one flipped back over, out of bounds. And we get a substitution in for North Scott. It will be Eller Substitutions brought to you by IMT Insurance. Find out how you can be worry-free with IMT at imtins.com. Off the antenna, that'll be a point for North Scott as they take the lead 3-2. I always wonder about nerves here in the opening moments of the quarterfinal. First time playing on the hardwood at the state tournament. Always can be something that takes a little bit of getting used to, playing in a bigger arena as well. One flipped over and across, and we're going to get a lift is the call. Back over to the net there. We'll give it back to North Scott as they take the point. 4-2, rally scoring here, the high school level. 4-2 the score. North Scott with the lead over Dallas Center Grimes. Tight against the net, trying to find the angle. It was a tough one. Kasaric checked that. That was Edgington just trying to find an angle, trying to get a knuckle on it, pushing it across there. Couldn't do it with the antenna. There's North Scott on the attack in the middle, popped up. Kept alive from Dallas Center Grimes. Here's the swing, hits the line. Just in, and a great swing. And the kill. You find that back line like that, you're going to be in good shape as Maggie Leifger will go back to serve. Leifger with 30 aces this year, 90.4%. And off the antenna. That'll go back to Dallas Center Grimes. 5-4 our score as we play in the opening set of this quarterfinal. Leifger across. Scott on the attack, popped up, and that's going to hit off the table. No chance of running that one down. Quickly back into the game, the libero, Anna Jackson. And the libero on the other side, Haight, will serve. Down the line, and the kill. Good job there, working across from the defense, and we'll get a substitution. Checking out for DCG is Messerly. And in to serve will be Audrey Juergens, a sophomore. Brought to you by IMT Insurance. Blocked back, and it'll be blocked for a point. Teaming up there, McFarland and Farley. The M&F team gets the block and knocks it across, ties this one up at 6 apiece. Long run, chase down, opportunity, block back again. Middle of that defense, and again it was McFarland. JC McFarland in the middle, 6 foot tall, and making her presence felt. DCG with the lead back, 7-6. Free opportunity here for the Mustangs. They go to the middle. Kept alive, tight at the net, knocked down, straight down. JC McFarland, she's having a stretch. And gives the lead to 2 for DCG, 8-6. Juergens back to the service line again. Juergens 89.2% this season. Swing from the right side, finds its home. On the kill by number 11, Paige Kuhn. Ends the run for DCG. Back in is Messerly. Knuckled across, Messerly with the dig. They'll go outside off the tip. That'll be a kill for number 14, Avery Edgington. Now that's the thing about this Dallas Center Grimes team, with just how many different options that they have had this season. Never know exactly where that's going to go. In the middle, knocked down, good spike right in the middle. Decided to go away from the outside that time, and it worked incredibly well for Johnson. And she finds the court on that swing. 9-8. North Scott with the serve, down by 1. Outside, too high on the swing. Knew it right off the hand. Ava Smid knew she missed on that one. Smile on her face, she's ready to go. Back to serve for North Scott, it's Reese Jackson. Jackson second on the team with 24 aces this year. Tipped over, good defense by North Scott. Outside, oh, good dig there. Flipped over, tight at the net. Still alive, but that'll be a point for North Scott. Good side-to-side action as North Scott has regained the lead, 10-9. Serve towards the back line. Oh, good cross-court kill. Knocked home on the outside as they were able to find Smid. Went to her again, missed a little bit earlier. This time ready for it as Anna Jackson will go to the service line. Jackson, a sophomore, third on the team with 36 aces this year, 90.2% efficiency at the service line. Here out of bounds as that one's jumped over. Off the deflection, that'll be a kill. That is Moeller. Kenzie Moeller, the senior outside hitter, gets the kill. And gets North Scott the lead back, 11-10. Coach Brian Schubert telling his server, Weiner, move over to the left side. And that one's tipped down and in for a point. Found the hole in the defense. Smid able to push that one down. Smid with her second kill of the evening. And we are deadlocked 11 apiece. 11-11 the score. And didn't get enough on that one. Tried to push it over the defense, but just a miss hit from Johnson. She'll have plenty of opportunities. Looked like she had the right idea. Just couldn't get enough to push it over the D. Lead back for the Mustangs, 12-11. Served up from Farley. There's a kill in the middle as Schrader is able to find it. 5'11" junior, middle hitter. Schrader, one of the few non-seniors that sees extensive action for North Scott. 24-10 on the season for the Lady Lancers. Michael with the serve. In the middle, flipped up and over. Now here's DCG, back set. Still up, tight against the net. Kept alive by Jackson. Long volley. Oh, kept alive again, beautifully against the net, but can't find the home. Good effort down there by Leifker. A couple of different times keeping it up. But the point goes to the Lancers. Back to the line again, Michael. In the middle, and there is the kill for Leifker, Maggie Leifker. Junior, 5'11", middle hitter. And able to find the range on that for Leifker. That's her second kill of the day. As Smid will serve it up. Off the tape, always difficult there, that change of direction. This one popped up. Outside opportunity, misses out of bounds. Just trying to catch that back line. And missed by a hair. North Scott takes the point, takes the lead, 14-13. Eichner flips it across. From the back row, a kill! Go to the back, something they haven't done a whole lot. Found Kenzie Moeller back there, who is serving. Moeller, one of the tops on the team, leads the team with 341 kills and doing it there from the back row. North Scott on the attack. Still alive. Outside, that attempt from Eller was blocked. In the middle. Oh, what a beautiful dig. How they are able to keep a hand on that one. Incredible job from Michael. Still going. And there's a kill. Defense trying to get their breath. And Edgington able to get the kill there. Tired defenses on both sides. Edgington got enough on it to get it down. (15-14). Block back. Here's North Scott again for the back row. Moeller popped up. And the kill on the outside. That was tremendous work finding the angle as Messerly able to find the range. Tie it up again, 15 apiece here in the first set. Number 4 seed DCG, 5th seeded North Scott. Block right back. Slapped across. On the back row, Moeller. Popped up, they're gonna go cross court. Tough spot. Went over the net and out of bounds. It'll be a point for North Scott. More substitutions coming in. All our substitutions brought to you by IMT Insurance. Find out how you can be worry-free with IMT at imtins.com. Little miscommunication there. Leads to a point for North Scott. Dangerous. And we're going to get a timeout. DCG going to use one of their timeouts. We'll take it with them. You're watching the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
North Scott leads Dallas Center Grimes 17-15 as we play in the first set here. Best 3 out of 5 in the Class 4A quarterfinals. Strong schools build strong communities. Iowa Farm Bureau is proud to support the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Investing in youth, investing in Iowa. Good run out of North Scott as they have regained the lead. It has been a back and forth affair at the service line. It'll be Height. And that is point back to DCG, so a substitution comes in, ready to serve for Dallas Center Grimes. Audrey Juergens, the sophomore. Knuckles one across. Long hit from Eller. Oh, good dig back there in the back row from Moeller. Eller again. Look to the back row this time, off a deflection. Moeller tried to keep it alive, but it'll be a point for DCG. Love the hustle we're seeing out of Kenzie Moeller. She's been all over the place, outside hitter, playing tremendously in the back row, and almost was able to chase that one down. But the Mustangs get the point and tie it up. Out of bounds, just missed in the corner. Well, we're talking with Brian Schubert, the head coach for North Scott. And this one will be served up by Addison Allen. Off the block, that'll be a point. Off the deflecting hands as Avery Edgington able to get the kill. Now she'll go back to the service line. 3 kills in the match so far for her. On the back row, Moeller. They'll go outside. Deflected on, that'll be another point for the Mustangs. As Smid gets the kill, her 4th. So Smid with 4, Messerly with 3, Edgington with 3. Timeout on the floor. Dallas Center Grimes regains the lead, 19-18 over North Scott as we play in the first set. You're watching the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Trent Condon back with you as we play in the opening set. Dallas Center Grimes and North Scott. Winner will move on to the Class 4A semifinals here in Coralville later this week. Number 1 seeded Clear Creek Amana waits the winner as the serve sails out of bounds. And we'll get a substitution coming in for DCG. As that'll be number 7, Kylie Jansen, who will come in. Haight, the libero, will serve it across for North Scott, tied up at 19. Big kill, nice dig. Still alive. Hits out of bounds. Believe they're going to say 4 contacts. There it was. Good hustle down there. Back and forth we go. DCG takes the lead back, 2019. Serve out of bounds again. Back-to-back service errors from Dallas Center Grimes. Tight match, don't want to have those. Every point so important here. Who can grab a hold to serve? It'll be Isley Weinert, a junior. In the middle. Try to push that to the side, but the defense there for North Scott. Popped up, good play defensively. And that'll be off the antenna. North Scott regains the lead, 21-20 in the opening set. Weinert again going from the far left side, serving. Saw Coach Schubert earlier telling her to go that direction. In the middle, dumped across, free opportunity for the Lady Lancers. Not able to get a ton on that one. Dug away from Jackson. Here's the kill for Dallas Center Grimes. We are tied up again as Leifker gets a kill. Leifker now with 3 to her tally sheet so far. 21 apiece. Race to 25, win by 2. There's a great heads-up swing. Saw that defense converging, dropping back behind. Found the hole in the defense and gives the lead back to the Lady Lancers. Just smart volleyball there. Moeller with that powerful swing. Know that defense is going to be retreating. Went with the changeup on that one. Outside kill, knocked home from Dallas Center Grimes. Messerly Madison Messerly, the sophomore, knocks it in, ties it up again, 22-22. First to 25, but you have to win by 2 in a hotly contested quarterfinal. In the back, Bowler. Jackson somehow able to keep that one alive. We'll go back to her again, this time out of bounds. DCG takes the lead, 23-22. And we're going to get a timeout. North Scott going to use their second timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching Girls State Volleyball presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Trent kind of back with you as we play in the opening set. As anticipated, 2 incredibly even teams. The number 4 seed, Dallas Center Grimes, the number 5 seed, North Scott. A point separates them here late in the first set, 23-22. As Dallas Center Grimes will serve it up. Reserve. Officials weren't quite set. Got the earphones on, sometimes can't hear the whistle. It's confused for a moment. Now we'll go. Moeller, down the line, kill. Moeller now with her 8th kill of the afternoon. Leads the way on both teams. And we are tied again, 23-23. Now Moeller will go to the service line where she is so good. In the middle, dug out. Great dig there from Michael. DCG on the attack again in the middle. This time finds a home. Kill for Maggie Leifker. Now Leifker will go back to the line to serve and a chance to put it away. Leading 24-21 set point. Leifker with 30 aces this year. North Scott on the attack. And that'll be a point for the Lancers. 24-24. We'll have some extra points here. Now it'll be who can lead it by 2 as the libero, Ainsley Haight, will go to the line. Before that, though, ball rolls out. Haight flips it across. Attack blocked up. Here's North Scott on the attack in the middle. Blocked right back. Still alive, tight against the tape. Blocked a couple of times, and that'll be a point for DCG. Double head against Eller. She was up laying down there on the net. And again, the Mustangs, for the second time, will get an opportunity to take the opening set. It'll be Audrey Juergens, the sophomore. Just missed the back line by a millimeter. And we are tied again at 25. Substitution brought to you by IMT Insurance. Back in for Dallas Center Grimes will be Messerly. Got to win it by 2. Off the net. In the middle, drop right back. They'll go outside. Tough angle, blocked, hit off the antenna. Point as we take a look at the replay. Good work in the middle of that North Scott defense. Then they go over to the outside. Tough angle, hits off the antenna. Line judge comes over to confer with the official, make sure that that was last touch by DCG, and DCG is going to use a timeout. You're watching the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Now North Scott with an opportunity to take the opening set, 26-25. On to serve for North Scott, it'll be Adeline Johnson. Outside swing, blocked right back, that'll do it. North Scott takes the opening set, and they do it with defense on the outside. Good work on the outside from North Scott. That block, believe that was Adeline Johnson that was able to get her hand on it and block it back to take the opening set, 27-25. No surprise, we are in for a good one. Two very even squads facing off here at the Girls State Volleyball Tournament. We'll take a quick timeout and come back with set number 2. You're watching the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
Whether you volunteer or hang with friends, play pickleball, read or follow trends. No matter what your retirement style, you deserve healthy eyes and a healthy smile. Some Medicare plans don't cover vision or dental. With Delta Dental, you can save on what's essential. Get coverage and take care of your health. It's peace of mind, so treat yourself. It's more affordable than you might think. Give us a call or visit this link.
Nothing matters more than our community and our patients.
So when flu season's here, I love that I get to help protect them.
When you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, you can earn a 20-cent fuel saver.
Scheduling your flu shot appointment is quick and convenient.
Because you can just walk up when you're shopping or schedule an appointment, whichever works for you.
Allowing you to pick a time that's best for you and your family.
Keeping families and communities healthy feels good. Visit your Hy-Vee pharmacy, get your flu shot, and earn a 20-cent fuel saver today.
Excelling in athletics takes teamwork, dedication, and a commitment to excellence. These are the same qualities that help our pig farmers and our communities thrive. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics and the student athletes who make us all proud. Visit iowapork.org/wecare to meet the people behind the pork and hear about our winning approach to caring for our pigs, the environment, and our communities.
Trent Conner back with you as we bring you the Class 4A quarterfinals here on the Iowa Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy Company. Let's take a look at some of the numbers from the first set of action between North Scott and Dallas Center Grimes. DCG had more kills in the opening set, also led in hitting percentage and assists. A lot of the numbers pointed the way of the Mustangs, but North Scott able to take the opening set. And now we move on to set number 2 and the Sukup stats here in this Class 4A quarterfinal on the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy Company. Lady Lancers in the gray jerseys, red for DCG. And go on to the second and two evenly matched squads, as you'd anticipate with the 4 seed and the 5 seed facing off. Back and forth in the opening period. We'll get libero into the game on both sides. That defensive substitution. After the official converges with the lineup sheet. And we'll get both of them out there on the hardwood for both sides. The libero for North Scott, wearing that different colored jersey, red on the side of North Scott. That is Ainsley Height. And for Dallas Center Grimes, it's Anna Jackson. She's wearing the white jersey. Or Scott will get the opening serve. Jackson digs it back, push back the other way from North Scott in the middle. Looked up, here's an opportunity for the Lancers. It's Moeller with another kill. 9 kills now for Moeller. She has been tremendous. North Scott, they use her a ton. She leads the team with 341 kills on the year. A 321 efficiency number. One of the elite players here at the 4A level. Off the tape. Moeller again. Jackson pops it up. Moeller with the dig. Go to the middle this time, block back. Still alive for North Scott. Cross court, just missed. Had the right idea and just missed on that one as Brian Schubert comes over with his instruction for his squad. Second set just underway. Right in the net. Bumped across. There's Moeller. And hit her off the face. Little smile there. Had the smile. Haight was able to get a hand on it. Moeller took it off the chops. She's smiling, laughing. All good, ready to go. 2-1 lead for DCG. Served up and over from Farley. There's Jackson with the set. Blocked right back. Great work defensively out of North Scott. That was Adeline Johnson. She's been tremendous defensively. And gets the block on that. He served up again from Isley Weiner. Weiner has jumped over to that left side when she's been serving. Moeller trying to find an area, and she does. As Weiner will go back to the service line. That is the 10th kill of the night for Kenzie Moeller. In the middle, spiked right down. A little power in the middle, needed that. As Maggie Leifker gets the kill for the Mustangs. Ends the mini run. And we're tied up 3 apiece. Block back in the middle. They'll go to Moeller. And swings it out of bounds. Just missed on that one. Trying to go up the side, saw the defense was there converging. Good hard swing. Try to keep it there. Not quite as much room in some parts of the arena, certainly on this near side as you watch the feed. You got the press seating availability down there on press row, and because of that, not quite as much room in some gyms that you see at the high school level. Here, beautiful arena, Extreme Arena. And there's a kill for Dallas Center Grimes. That one knocked in by Avery Edgington. Edgington now up to 4 kills on the evening. Again, that balanced attack from Dallas Center Grimes. That's the way they go. Moeller, the top target. This one off the net. And that's a kill for DCG. So they got a run of their own. And the lead is 2. And boy, it feels like anytime a team can get even a 2-point lead in this match, feels huge. As it has been back and forth. Just missed out. Leifker tried to find that back tape and missed it by a smidge. 6-5, DCG's lead back to 1. It'll be Mackenzie Moeller to serve. middle, deflected up. Ready to go. Outside Eller. Jackson sets in the back, just going to have to dump it across. Back set. Dug out, tight against the net. Jackson flips it across. Go to the back row. Moeller popped up a couple of times. DCG again just knocks it over. Outside Eller has a block back. From the back row, Moeller popped up, still alive. Opportunity for North Scott. Flipped up, but not enough. Got caught up there in the net. And the point goes back to the Lancers. 6 apiece. North Scott took the opening set 27-25. On the back row, knocked over from Edgington. Blocked back, still up, rolled off a shoulder. Edgington looking for the back corner, covered up nicely by the North Scott defense. On the attack again in the middle, not able to get enough on that one, get it over and point to the Lady Lancers. 7-6, they regain the lead now, 3 consecutive put over. Moeller to serve. That one knocked over and point. Seven our scores. We play in the second set. Number 4 seed Dallas Center Grimes, 5th seeded North Scott. Heller has a block back. Kept alive, though, by the Lancers. On the back row, Moeller had a good cut at that one. Off the antenna. That'll be a point for North Scott. So right after we talked about that run from DCG, a little response here from the Lancers as Haight will serve. Haight, 21 aces this year, tied for 3rd in the team in that category. Leads the team 94.1% at the service line. Tipped over, we got still alive. There's Eller, has a blocked. In the middle, Moeller from the back row. They're looking for a tip call. Out of bounds, Moeller thought that was deflected. And did many of the contingent here from North Scott. Instead, it'll be a point for the Mustangs, tied up at 8. To serve, Avery Edgington. Junior, 5'9", outside hitter. Edgington, 38 aces this year, 2nd on the team. And very efficient as well, 93.5%. Tops them on the regulars. Eller looks to the back. Didn't get a great run on that one. They look to the middle and Moeller. Kept alive. Pushed across, and an absolute beauty there as Gwen Farley flips that one over as we see the replay here. That might have been McFarland. Good heads-up play. Oh, it was Farley. Leads the team with 17 assists and gets a knock in that one. And now back-to-back points from DCG and get a little bit of breathing room. Again, 10-8. Just feels like that's the way this one's going to be. Close, tight. Not much difference between these two squads. There's an ace! Brought to you by Channel Seeds. Our aces throughout the state volleyball tournament are presented by Channel Seeds. And put one there in the scorebook for Avery Edgington. Edgington, who is second on the team with 38 aces coming in. How about another? Back-to-back Channel Seeds aces. And we got a timeout. 12-8 our score. DCG, their biggest lead of the second set. We'll come back. You're watching the 2025 Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Welcome back once again to Coralville in the 2025 Girls State Volleyball Tournament, powered by Mid-American Energy on the Girls Union Network. Thanks for joining us here this evening. Iowa Farm Bureau, proud title sponsor of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union, championing youth through sports and education. DCG, a big run here. They lead it by 4 after the North Scott timeout. Popped up, Jackson flips it over. From the back row, Moeller. Extra spring in the step and off the deflection on the block, out of bounds. Edgington gets the kill. Coach Schubert looking for explanation. Thought that one was maybe pushed a little extra. Didn't get the call. Another point for the Mustangs. Blocked. Oh, Jackson with a great dig. And the kill. The run continues for Dallas Center Grimes. 14-8 now, Mustangs. I believe 8 straight ripped off from DCG. We talked about just how even these teams are. Incredibly rare to see something like this. Off the block, that'll end the run. And needed out of North Scott, just trying to catch their breath a little bit. They took the opening set 27-25, but Dallas Center Grimes has gained control here in the middle of the second, leading 14-9. Oh, push right back, back-to-back points from North Scott. That one, Brooke Roca. Just into the game, and Roca knocks that one down. Served up by Allen. Oh, find a little spot back behind that defense. And the score. And DCG gets it back. 15-10. It'll be Jackson at the service line for the Mustangs. Hit a couple of times and knocked in. So back and forth now. North Scott, though, knows they're going to have a little bit of a run if they're going to come back and have a shot here to take the second. Down by 4, 15-11. Outside swing right down and across. That is a good-looking swing from Ava Smith, the sophomore. So going towards that back corner, going more closer to the net. Tough angle to defend, and she gets the kill. Block right back. Lancers again will try. Moeller missed it wide. (17-11) DCG here in the second. Best 3 out of 5 in sets. Moves on to the semifinals. Moeller, Jackson with the dig. Oh, another tough swing out there. Off the tough angle, popped up. Good hustle down there, just couldn't find it. As Messerly was able to get her hand on it. We'll get a substitution for North Scott into the game. For North Scott will be number 7, Weinert, as she will serve. Substitutions brought to you by IMT Insurance. Find out more, imtins.com. Skipped over. Moeller gets the kill. Going back to Moeller, and that's always a good idea. 12 kills now in the evening here in this 4A quarterfinal for Kenzie Moeller. 4-point set, 17-13 in the second. Long serve that time. That one just sailed deep on Weinert. We'll get a substitution coming in for Dallas Center Grimes, as it'll be number 14, Avery Edgington. Popped up, still alive, tight against the net. Moeller with the save. Blocked up. Go back, blocked right back. But out of bounds, and DCG takes the point. Tight against the net there, and it's unfortunately sometimes what happens to you defensively. A good block, but blocked it back out of bounds. There's a block back the other way. That one does the exact same thing. Blocked, but out of bounds. As Michael comes back in for North Scott, Addison Michael, senior, defensive specialist, good server with that left hand. Knocked down, wow, tremendous. On the outside from Avery Edgington, powered that one home. Take a look at that as they went outside to Edgington. Boy, she got a great run at it. Was able to wind up and show the power. Give DCG a 6-point lead. Moeller, cross-court kill. $14 kills now for Moeller, leading both teams. Also has 5 digs in the game, and she has been all over the floor for North Scott. Another big kill. Avery Edgington. I think that is her spot there on the left side as they're looking at the net. And you give her that big wind-up once again. Look very similar to what we saw just a couple of points ago. Big rip. And the power to knock it in, 21-15. There's a kill back the other way. Good work up the right side as Schrader, a junior, pops that one down for the point. North Scott not going quietly. The libero, Ainsley Haight, will serve this one. On the back row, there's a kill. Good work from the back, tough to do. As DCG gets the point, 22-16. And we got a timeout. North Scott going to use their final timeout here of the second set. They trail 22-16 against Dallas Center Grimes. We'll take the timeout with them. You're watching Girls State Volleyball presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
22-16 our score in set number 2. Dallas Center Grimes with the lead over North Scott. North Scott took the opening set 27-25, number 4 seed against the 5 seed in this quarterfinal. Winner will get top seeded Clear Creek Amana in the semifinals. Tipped over, Jackson with a great save. Flipped over from DCG. Here's North Scott on the attack. Moeller had a block back. Check that. That was Kuhn on the swing, but great defense out of DCG as the Stangs get the point. 23-16. Floated over. Against the net. There's another kill. Just jumping up and smacking that one over was Farley. When you have somebody like Farley, Gwen Farley, 5'10" setter, got somebody with that kind of good size there, definitely helps on plays like that. Just out of bounds. Missed an ace to take the set by an inch. As North Scott will serve Addison Allen at the line for the Lady Lancers. Tied on the net. Blocked, but out of bounds. Dallas Center Grimes will take the second set 25-17, and we are tied up 1 set apiece. We go to set number 3 here in Coralville at the 2025 Girls State Volleyball Tournament. You're watching the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
Ladies, the bake sale's about to start. Are you ready?
We've got this.
Okay.
Oh, guys, he's here.
Quick start delivery for Janet.
Bring it here.
Let's get this bake sale going. Yeah.
Come on. Best bake sale ever.
Oh, yeah.
Let's dig in.
SWIC is a community. Southwestern Community College is a place in rural southwest Iowa where students from across the world come to be a part of a tight-knit family, Spartan Nation, where they study, train, grow, thrive, and are called by name, not by number. At SWIC, we are one.
Nothing matters more than our community and our patients.
So when flu season's here, I love that I get to help protect them.
When you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, you can earn a 20-cent fuel saver.
Scheduling your flu shot appointment is quick and convenient.
Because you can just walk up when you're shopping or schedule an appointment, whichever works for you.
Allowing you to pick a time that's best for you and your family.
Keeping families and communities healthy feels good. Visit your Hy-Vee pharmacy, get your flu shot, and earn a 20-cent fuel saver today.
1 set apiece as we go to the third in this matchup between the 4-seeded Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs and the Lady Lancers out of North Scott. Class 4A quarterfinals here from Coralville as we take a look at the stat pack brought to you by Sukup and our Sukup stats. As we go through the matchup, DCG now up to 32 kills. You see that big discrepancy, though. 307 hitting percentage from DCG, just 149 from North Scott. DCG also with an 11 dig advantage on that defensive part of it. So Dallas Center Grimes starting to build a little bit. It was tight in the first one, and a big 8-point run by Dallas Center Grimes. Again, with rally scoring, something you rarely see between two teams as even as these two squads are. We'll see if that's a sign of things to come or if it was just one of those one-offs. We're going to be back to what we've seen outside of most of this match, kind of the back and forth on both sides. Those are your Sukup stats here on the Girls Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy Company. Final huddles on both teams as they talk things over, and we are just about ready to go in the third set. They always say that tied up 1-1, that third set feels like a huge one here, and definitely have that feeling on both sides. Back and forth, and here we go in the third as we get things set up from Farley. That would be a Lancer point to open things up. Substitution quickly for North Scott as Addison Meigel will come into the game. Meigel will also serve. Our substitutions brought to you by IMT Insurance. Find out how you can be worry-free with IMT at imtins.com. Meigel, the lefty, to Jackson, the libero. Blocked right back. Good defense in the middle from North Scott. Moeller there. Also aided by Schrader. And a 2-0 spurt to open things up for North Scott. Short serve this time. And it's a 3-0 lead. So North Scott able to get that one home. And a hot start in the third set. So Meigel, she's showing a little bit of everything. A left-handed serve. There's a hit out of bounds. 4 straight to begin the set. Meg Jackson comes over, has something to say to her squad. Deflected up. Here's another opportunity for the Lancers at the net. Tipped over and in. Just got a fingernail on that one to Trader. Timeout on the floor. 5-0 to start the third for North Scott. A tremendous start. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Girls State Volleyball presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Welcome back as we play in the third set. A 5-0 start for North Scott. They took the opening set. DCG took set number 2. Iowa Farm Bureau, proud title sponsor of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union, championing youth through sports and education. Meigel ready to go. See if the timeout cooled her off at all. Dumps that one over. Flipped up. Oh, nice save by Meigel. There's Moeller. Oh, how about that? Not exactly how you draw it up, but you'll take the deflection off the tape. Rolls over to the plus side of the net if you're North Scott, and a 6-0 lead out of the Lady Lancers. Tried to dig that one out, but it'll be a point for DCG, so they're on the board. And now the comeback bid begins. Substitution as Edgington will come back in for Dallas Center Grimes. Kill for Moeller. Make it 16 kills now for Kenzie Moeller. And she leads both teams in that category. 16 kills, 5 digs. And a 7-1 lead Popped up. Here's Jackson with this set. On the back row, Moeller gets another kill. $17 on the night for Moeller. Came in with over 300 on the season, 341 to be exact. There's a hit from Roca. At the net, blocked down, but a point. And Leifker able to get that one. 8-2, Leifker after getting the point now is going to serve it up. We're in the purple kicks. Locked up, but falls down back behind the defense for Dallas Center Grimes as Schrader adds to her tally. 6 kills now for Schrader. And the lead is 7 for North Scott, 9-2. Block back. Here's a free opportunity for North Scott. Going to dump it over. Edgington has it blocked up. In the back row, there's a kill. Guess who? Moeller with another. 18 on the night, and it's a 10-8 lead for North Scott in the third. Well, we said earlier there was that 8-0 run from DCG. I wonder if we're going to see anything like that. Well, it's come here from North Scott, ends it there, but a 7-point lead, not insurmountable, but incredibly difficult in rally scoring. Got to be incredibly clean here for the rest of the set. In the middle, miscommunication, timing off on that jump. As McFarland left her feet, the ball didn't have the right timing on that one. 11-3 now. Tried to save that one, just did from the back row. Here's North Scott again. In the middle, Moeller, oh, good push. A better defense back behind it. Didn't get enough on that across from Smid. And the lead builds back to 9 now, 12-3. North Scott over Dallas Center Grimes in the third. Seeing the hitting percentages starting to go up now for North Scott. That one hit off the deflection. It'll be a point for Dallas Center Grimes. Things starting to even up here in this match. DCG with 35 kills, 33 for North Scott. As Edgington will serve it up. An outside opportunity, cross court, oh, a beauty. Finding the range on that swing and knocked home by Brooke Roca. Roca, the senior. Been finding that outside lane. Defense was looking at Moeller first, gave a little bit of an avenue for Roca. And she finds this spot going tight there against the net up the side. Cross court. There's a swing back again. Big swing down as that one's killed by Adeline Johnson. Timeout on the floor. 14-4, all North Scott here in the third set. We continue with more. You're watching the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy. Obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Welcome back once again to Coralville 2025 Girls State Volleyball Tournament. Trent Condon with you here on the Iowa Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy Company. Number 4 seed Dallas Center Grimes and 5th seeded North Scott, the number 5 seed, dominating here in this third period, 14-4. North Scott, good play there against the net, flipped over and kept alive somehow. And here's a hit into the net. Timing a little bit off, and that's going to happen from time to time. You saw it there. Just kind of throw your hands up, and the frustration starting to build a little bit for Dallas Center Grimes. An 11-point deficit. Flipped over and just found the white line there for the point. Farley with 28 assists along with 4 kills. The setter for Dallas Center Grimes. On the other side, it is Allen with 24 assists. Also a couple of digs. She goes at the net to the middle and knocked home by Paige Kuhn. The senior gets the kill. Kuhn with her second of the evening, and substitutions into the game for North Scott, presented by IMT Insurance, including number 7, Weinert, who will serve. Find out how you can be worry-free with INT at intins.com. Weinert serves it through. Outside opportunity and the kill for Dallas Center Grimes. Leiker. Check that. That was Abens with the kill. Number 6 as the junior Addie Abens gets her first of the night. Moeller, dug out by Jackson. Tipped over, but before that, in the net. And it'll go over as we get another substitution. As in for North Scott will be Michael. Brought to you by IMT Insurance. Michael at the service tape, leading 17-6. Moeller gets another. Make it 19 now for Moeller. And some individual numbers for Moeller that have been absolutely incredible, as Moeller hitting .333 now in this one. 19 kills against just 6 errors. That one kept alive. There's Moeller again. Oh, Jackson with a great dig. There's Scott there defensively. Moeller just missed out of bounds. Had a good look at that one and just missed going wide. Like the idea, she has been playing tremendously. 18-7. Good defense out of DCG there. Keep this one alive. Free opportunity for North Scott. Oh, just got enough on that one to flip it over and get the kill. Schrader. Number 7 for Schrader. Schrader up to now 500 hitting percentage, 7 kills and 14 attempts. Scored great dig for North Scott and Haight. DCG now with an opportunity. Haight with another good dig. Deflected and a kill for North Scott. Finding the mark again. That is Roca with another. Well, Roca's come in and given some good minutes to Coach Brian Schubert. And some wetness on the floor. Doing some work helping out there. Avery Edgington, 20-7 in the third. Edgington now tries to do it with the swing, but out of bounds. (21-7) in the third. Tied up one set apiece in this 4A quarterfinal. Off the net, goes across. Oh, big swing and the kill. Right in the middle, and that's what DCG needs to find a little bit more is Maggie Leifker. She's been quiet here throughout the second and third set. Leifker hitting .316 on the night. Certainly want to call her number a little bit more. Leifker with a good dig. And there's the kill on the outside. It is Edgington powering that one home. Avery Edgington, the junior outside hitter, pounds that one in. Her sixth kill of the night. On the back row and a miss hit from Moeller. She do it. Apologizes to her teammates. No need for that. 19 kills on the night. You're allowed to miss every once in a while. 21-10. Knocked down, another point. There's Edgington. Well, it is a long road still to come back, and I think a good timeout here by North Scott. Coach Schubert wants to talk this one over. We'll take it with them. 21-11 our score in the third. North Scott with the lead over Dallas Center Grimes. You're watching Girls State Volleyball presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Welcome back once again to Coralville, site of the 2025 Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament. Strong schools build strong communities. Iowa Farm Bureau is proud to support the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union, investing in youth, investing in Iowa. 21-11 in the third. Blocked right back. So this is what you want to see from Dallas Center Grimes. You're down big, but an opportunity to come back, get that positive momentum going, and then see if you can dig in. Now, of course, you would love to be able to rip off the next 13 points and obviously take this set. Easier said than done. Just had a long stretch, just not playing your best volleyball. Now it's starting to go your way, 21-13. Well, we've seen a couple of big runs in this one. Dallas Center Grimes was able to score 8 straight. Saw 1 point, 8 out of 9 from North Scott. And there's an ace. As Leiker gets the ace, brought to you by Channel Seeds. Our presenting sponsor of all the aces here at the state tournament. Call your local seed dealer. Visit channelseed.com today. Kept alive nicely by Moeller. Still alive for DCG. They're just going to knock it across. Tipped at the line and down. I guess everything that could go wrong is right now for North Scott. As Dallas Center Grimes chipping away, 21-15. 5 consecutive. A substitution in for North Scott as Eller will come back into the match. Knuckled over on the back row, just out of bounds. Tough spot there for Gwen Farley. And we'll get a substitution back in as Ainsley Haight will come in, the libero, defensive specialist. Haight on the season with 21 aces, a 94.1% serve percentage. More perspiration on the floor on the DCG side of things. They're trying to claw their way back. 22-15 in the third. Tied up 1 set apiece. Jackson just got enough to pop that one up. On the back row, out of bounds. As Haight will get another opportunity. (23-15). Out of bounds. 23-16. Messerly gets the kill there. And it will be back to serve for DCG. Audrey Juergens, a sophomore, 5'6", setter and defensive specialist. And a kill. North Scott now a point away from taking the third set and taking a 2-1 lead over DCG. Allen with the serve. Edgington with the swing, out of bounds. And set number 3 goes to North Scott. 25-16. We will go to the fourth. And North Scott a set away from punching their ticket to the semifinals. Dallas Center Grimes will try to extend it to a 5th set when we come back. 4th set coming your way next on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy, presented by Iowa Farm Bureau. Stay right there for more of the Girls State Volleyball Tournament.
Here in Greater Des Moines, we're the unexpected sports mecca that feels like home. We are the big ballers, the little kickers, the underdogs, and the bulldogs. We've got events wacky and wild, big and small, we host them all. That old sports cliche, nobody believes in us? Nah, when you come here, you'll believe it. Because in Des Moines, only the S's are silent. Let's go!
It's Frank. Frank, Mr. Frank. And just what you did now, I think you're the best ever.
In your neighborhood, there's a place so good. It's so nice to be at a store meant for me. The feeling of family, you have to agree.
Wow, thanks, Fairway Frank.
Welcome to Fairway, your Fairway family.
Something exciting is growing on Iowa farms these days. Innovation. From tractors that seed, weed, and harvest with data-driven precision to drones that scout or plant cover crops to protect soil and water. Even our animals live in smart homes with round-the-clock care. Technology keeps your food safer, water cleaner, and makes us more sustainable. Because what we do here benefits everyone here. Life on the farm makes everyone's life better.
Back once again to Coralville. Trent Condon with you as we bring you the Class 4A quarterfinals on the Girls Digital Network, presented by Mid-American Energy Company. Take a look at the Sioux Cup stats as we tally up what has been a very competitive one here. We go to the 4th set now. Dallas Center Grimes needs to pick up this set if they're going to force a 5th. DCG comes in as the number 4 seed, number 5 seed on the other side for North Scott. And a look at your Sioux Cup stats. Dallas Center Grimes still leading 52-47 in kills and in hitting percentage, but that gap has closed considerably in this one. 6 blocks for DCG defensively, 4 on the other side for North Scott, but boy, it has been a tremendous individual effort from Kenzie Moeller. 20 kills in the match. That leads everybody so far. More balanced attack for Dallas Center Grimes. 2-1. Final instruction on both sides as they talk it over. And we start the fourth. North Scott gets the serve. And they'll get an opportunity here. It's Moeller. And found the back corner. Moeller looked like, again, her timing was just a little bit off there, but she's such a smart player. It's not just about the power. That time it was the precision. Able to find that back corner and gives North Scott the lead here in the fourth. Deflected up, still alive. Oh, look out! Tripped over her own teammate. Haight, she's slow to get up. We'll also have to check on Reese Jackson. Looks like she's gonna be okay. Dangerous down there. They're all right. Scary for a moment, but everyone appears to be none the worse for the wear. In the middle, that was a big swing and a kill. Knocked home by Paige Kuhn. Kuhn shows the power on that swing. Her third kill of the night. And a substitution as Weinert comes back into the game to serve. Substitutions brought to you by IMT Insurance. Find out how you can be worry-free with IMT at imtins.com. And the back, good. Swing and a big kill as Johnson's able to knock that one down. Adeline Johnson. Set to serve. Again, it'll be Weinert. She's done a nice job back there. Talk about her move, but this time into the net. So a service error. There have been a ton of service errors to this point. That'll be just the 5th of the night for North Scott. 6 on the other side for Dallas Center Grimes. 3-2 in the early goings of the fourth set. Good work in the back end of the defense from Dallas Center Grimes. Oh, good cross-court swing, but better defense from DCG. In the back row, deflected up. There's Moeller. Oh, wow. Again, found that deep corner as Moeller. Not the most powerful hit she's going to have, but found the right spot and gets the kill on that one. 4-2 lead for North Scott in the fourth set. Set up by Michael. Block back. That'll be a point for DCG as it stayed on the side. On the block attempt. Now back to the service line, Maggie Leifger, junior. It's off the net, stays in play. There's a kill. Guess who? Kenzie Moeller. Make it 23 now for Moeller. Hitting .319, 23 kills and 47 attempts. Also with 8 digs. Serve goes wide out of bounds. And a point for the Mustangs. 5-4 they trail in the fourth set. Dallas Center Grimes needs to win it to force a 5th set. 2-1 lead for North Scott. Just got over the net. Somehow, some way. That thing looked like it was going to hit the top and fall back over. Instead, just inched over. And a much-needed point for Dallas Center Grimes. Tied up at 5 here in the fourth. Pushed over and finds the spot as Allen's able to get that one. 34 assists so far. There's a point for. As we get a substitution for DCG as Madison Messerly, sophomore, comes in. Tight against the net. That'll be a point. North Scott. Builds the lead to 2. 7-5. And there's an ace. All our aces brought to you by Channel Seeds throughout this state tournament. And the ace for North Scott. Starting to build control here just a little bit. As we continue with our state tournament coverage on the Iowa Girls Union Network. There's a spot in the back of the defense. Nobody home there. And a point for Dallas Center Grimes as Meg Jackson shouting instruction to her squad. Trying to push this to 5. But trailing 8-6. Good dig. Off the deflection, and that'll be a point. Good hit by Roca. She's given some good minutes. Really been impressed by her performance out there. What she's been able to do. As Roca gets her 5th kill of the night. There's a kill back the other way. As Smid knocks that one down. Ava Smid, another sophomore. Talk about a very youthful group here for Dallas Center Grimes. Lone senior out of the regulars, J.C. McFarland, the middle hitter. Other senior on the roster is Riley Fox. Pushed over. Oh, great flip over and the point. Oh, but they're going to call it a lift. Tough there for Farley. Thought she had the point. And North Scott will get it instead, 10-7. In to serve for North Scott, it'll be Reese Jackson, senior. For the Lady Lancers, 24-10 on the season, the number 5 seed. Oh, this is going to be a tough play and just got it. Wow, incredible effort from Haight. But DCG said enough of that, they put it right down. Taking another look at that incredible play on the back end. Top couple of different times, Haight had to put everything she could into it, but then just knocked down on the right side for the point. Moeller, oh, good work defensively there. Smid coming across and flipping that one up. They go to the middle, blocked up again. Knocked down, and the big kill. Maggie Leifker knocks it down, and a big smile afterwards. 10-9 our score here in the fourth set. Outside Moeller. Chance for DCG. Back set. And the kill. Madison Messerly gets the kill on that. Ten apiece in the fourth. Farley with the serve. Bounced up. Flipped right back. Good work in the middle of the defense. Looked like the timing was a little bit off on that jump. Can't do that against that salty middle of the defense for North Scott. They get the block and the point. 11-10. Weinert into the game to serve. Too strong. Back and forth we go, 11-11. As Edgington comes back in. And Ava Smith serves. Block back, good work out of the defense from DCG. In the middle, blocked up a couple of times. Another chance. Off the deflection, and that'll be a kill. Adeline Johnson gives the lead back to North Scott. Up to 8 kills, make it 9 now for Johnson. Johnson hitting .333 this evening. Free opportunity for North Scott. In the middle they go. Nothing there. In the middle the other way. Try to get it for Leifker. Tough angle, but just got enough on it. How about that? Look what I found. Had to go with the backhanded route. Just kind of put that fist to it, hope for the best, and it works. Tied up. There's Leifker at the service line and missed out of bounds. Just a bit wide on the serve. Back to work goes DCG and the kill. I'll check that. Out of bounds. My bad, missed on that. 14-12 North Scott here in the fourth. Back set, opportunity, hit out. Ball back to DCG after the point. Substitution in for Dallas Center Grimes to serve Madison Messerly. Out of bounds. Momentum starting to build a little bit here for DCG, tied up at 14. Trying to extend this one. 2-1 lead for 5th seeded North Scott. On the back row. And that'll be a point. Big. Mackenzie Moeller kill. Front row, back row, it has not mattered. She has been powerful all over the floor. And 23 kills on the night. Tipped right back. Off the net, didn't get enough there. Haight took it again. The second time, Libero has been involved in a bit of a collision. 15 apiece. Too strong on the serve. Service error. Gives the point to North Scott. They regain the slimmest of leads, 16-15. Knuckled over. Tied against the net, flipped a couple of times. Now to the middle, and that's down for a point. We continue this yo-yo, back up and down, back and forth. 16-16. Cross court, Jackson with the dig. In the middle. They go that time to Leifker. Back to work again, flipped over. Haight with the nice dig. And the kill on the outside, knocked home by Adeline Johnson. Lead back for North Scott, 17-16. Block back. Still up though for DCG. At the net. Oh, what a find. Great play by Gwen Farley. Used that left hand and flipped it back towards the back edge of the court. $17 apiece. Moeller. Dug out by Farley. Back the other way. In the back corner and finding it. Paige Kuhn able to flip that one over and flip it towards the back corner. That defense had been creeping forward from DCG. North Scott back up by a point, 18-17. And an ace. Ace on the serve from Isley Weinert. Aces brought to you by Channel Seeds. Another Channel Seeds ace. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 19-17 lead for North Scott in the fourth set. You're watching Girls State Volleyball presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Network powered by Mid-American Energy.
Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Trent Condon back with you in Coralville as we bring you the 2025 Girls State Volleyball Tournament. North Scott up 2-1, leading here in the fourth set, 19-17 against Dallas Center Grimes. DCG trying to claw their way back into this one and force a fifth set. Jackson digs that one out. Going to work, North Scott. Oh, and a kill and a needed one for Dallas Center Grimes as Smid able to get that. Edgington comes back into the game for Dallas Center Grimes. Popped up a couple of times. Here's North Scott, another power opportunity. They go to Moeller, and she powers it down. Moeller with her 26th kill of the night. They set it up beautifully. She gets the big run at it. Perfect timing and just powers it through the defense. And gives North Scott a 2-point lead, 2018. In the middle, off the deflection. That'll be a kill for Maggie Leifker. Well, they've been going to Leifker a lot. She has been solid in that middle. She's up to double figures now with her 10th kill of the night. 2019. Free opportunity for DCG. Back set and the kill. Important one there as we are deadlocked. Madison Messerly. Now Maggie Leifker to serve again. 20-20 our score. Tremendous dig. Moeller from the back row. Popped up. Messerly again gets another kill. Back to back, Madison Messerly. 3 straight from DCG. Timeout. Dallas Center Grimes 21, North Scott 20. As we continue, you're watching Girls State Volleyball presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
21-20, Dallas Center Grimes, after 3 straight points, has regained the lead here, and DCG needs it, trailing 2-1 against North Scott. In this 4A quarterfinal, winner will get number 1 seed, Clear Creek Amana. Moeller off a deflection, yes. Point off the tip. Point will go to North Scott, tied again, 21-21. And an ace. Some miscommunication as Moeller gets the ace, a Channel Seed ace. And what a big one that is, as North Scott takes the lead back, 22-21. Check out your local seeds dealer, channelseed.com today. Messerly with the dig. Big, powerful swing and the kill by Avery Edgington. That might have been one of the hardest hits we've seen of the night. Coming off the serve of Moeller. Long set and then just boom. Bringing the Thunder. We're tied at 22. Jackson with the dig. Edgington with the kill. Avery Edgington gives Dallas Center Grimes the lead back, 23-22. Timeout, North Scott down by a point. Final timeout for the Lady Lancers. You're watching Girls State Volleyball presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
We come down the stretch in the 4th set. Dallas Center Grimes needs it to force a 5th. They lead 23-22 at the service line for the Mustangs is Madison Messerly, the sophomore. North Scott trailing by a point. No, they got to win this one to punch their ticket to the semifinals into the net. Tied up 23-23. And now it's a race to see who can lead by 2. First one to take a 2-point lead from here on out will win the set. Jackson with the dig. Back row Messerly out of bounds. 24-23. A point away. Ainsley Haight will serve, but before that a timeout. We'll keep it right here. Well, this has been an even matchup. We've talked about it throughout the course of this evening. A 4 seed against a 5 seed. That's what you normally anticipate. Total points, DCG 70, 65 for North Scott. Kills, 60 to 54. Errors, 20 to 18. Aces, 6 to 4. On and on. This has been an even matchup, and yet North Scott can take it with one more point. 24-23, Ainsley Haight will step to the line and a chance to send the Lady Lancers to the semifinals. Block back, still alive. Here's the chance for North Scott. From the back row, Moeller! Kill! Set! Match! Mackenzie Moeller with her 27th kill of the night. Gives North Scott the win as we see it one more time here. Go to Moeller, and she pounds it in and takes her team to the semifinals. Boy, what a performance, what a match, as the 5th seed Lady Lancers gets the win, 25-23, and 3-1 as we send it to the floor.
Receiving their team trophy, each participating player will receive a medal and commemorative volleyball provided by the Iowa Farm Bureau, proud title sponsor of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Presenting awards from the IGHSAU are Aaron Gerlich and Ben Van Wyk. Congratulations to head coach Meg Jackson on the Mustangs from Dallas Center Grimes on an outstanding 2025 volleyball season. And now we'd like to recognize today's Quick Stars Star of the Game, Kinsey Moeller from North Scott. This stand-up performance earns her the honor of advancing her team on the bracket to the semifinal round. Thanks to Quick Star for their support of the IGHSAU.
Trent Cotton back with you one final time here from Extreme Arena in Coralville as a 3-1 victory for North Scott. Scott punches their ticket into the semifinals. They will move on to face off against the number 1 seed Clear Creek Amana, a winner in straight sets earlier today over Sergeant Bluff Luton. That matchup will come up on Wednesday at noon right here from Extreme Arena. Great performance out of North Scott. A season comes to a close for Dallas Center Grimes, but a lot to be proud about this season. Back in the state tournament as they finish their season 26-12 on the year, and a number of players will be coming back for the Mustangs next year. North Scott, a winner. Thanks for being with us on behalf of our whole crew here in Coralville. I'm Trent Condon. Thank you for watching our live coverage of the 2025 Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.